Detroit was a gritty, hustler-driven, high-energy city in the 1990s. I'd want to take you there to tell you about a man called Deshaun Holton, also known as Proof. He was Eminem's best friend, his stand-in, and the man who controlled the stage and the spotlight. It's not simply a story about music, it's also about a friendship that changed hip-hop and a painful loss. Tough but with a golden heart, Proof was born in Detroit, Michigan, on October 2, 1973. He was raised by his mother alone, without the presence of his father, a music producer, so it was just him and his mother. He became fixated with rappers like LL Cool J as a child, learning their songs by heart and reading every possible scenario. He was already well known in the Detroit underground hip-hop scene as Maximum throughout his adolescence, dominating freestyle rap competitions. He once reportedly faced 30 rappers in a row and lost none of them. Then came Marshall Mathers, who we now know as Eminem. Back then, he was just a slender young man with an attitude trying to succeed in a society that wasn't always ready to embrace a white rapper. But Proof recognized something in him. Their passion of rap brought them together when they first met in high school, and they hit it off immediately. Proof took Marshall and introduced him to the Hip Hop Shop, a grimy small bar in Detroit where rappers competed. Proof, the trainer at the MC gym, encouraged Marshall to hone his skills, discover his voice, and ignore the critics. According to Eminem himself, there wouldn't be a Slim Shady or even an Eminem without Proof. They had a genuine friendship, joking about, freestyling in vehicles late at night, and dreaming of success. Proof was present during Marshall's darkest moments, including his difficult upbringing and his struggles with substance abuse. Not only did Proof want to become famous, but he also wanted Detroit to be honored. In 1996, he got the wild notion to start a rap group known as D12, or the Dirty Dozen. Eminem, Bizarre, Cooniver, Swifty McVeigh, Mr. Porter, and a man named Bugs, who sadly died in 1999, were among the top MC he knew. Proof allowed them to explore their crazy sides by giving them all alter personalities, including his own. He was the link that held everyone together and encouraged them to produce something unvarnished and authentic. Songs like Purple Pills and Fight Music from their massively successful 2001 album Devil's Night got everyone talking. Hits like My Band, which were part of D12 World in 2004, were infused with Proof's energy. As Eminem's sidekick, he was more than just a rapper, he was a hype guy who energized crowds. Just being a part of D12 wasn't enough for Proof. In 2005, he collaborated with heavyweights like 50 Cent and Method Man to create his solo album, Searching for Jerry Garcia. It was his opportunity to show the world his true self. It's possible that you saw him in 8 Mile as Lil Stick, the character who fights with B-Rabbit. He even mentored aspiring artists and released mixtapes like Hand to Hand. On the evening of April 11, 2006, Proof was at the notoriously troublesome CCC nightclub on 8 Mile. His blood alcohol level was higher since he had spent the entire night drinking and possibly having too much fun. It quickly became ugly as it escalated during a game of pool. People still disagree over what happened, and the details are shady. According to some, Proof pulled out a gun and murdered Keith Bender. Mario Etheridge, the club bouncer, then shot Proof in the head 3 times. At the age of 32, Proof was declared dead in the hospital. The club was in a state of chaos, with hundreds of infractions and a fairly frequent occurrence of fights. Some people, such as Proof's friend Mud, claim he was merely attempting to disperse the altercation by firing a warning shot. Although the truth will never be known, losing Proof felt like a kick to the stomach. Eminem felt heartbroken that his greatest friend passed away. With more than 2,600 people crammed into Fellowship Chapel for Proof's funeral, Marshall was struggling to stay composed. He referred to Proof as his pillar of support. Eminem subsequently acknowledged that he was high at the funeral, which still haunts him. The loss was so severe that it drove him farther into drug consumption. Songs like Difficult and You're Never Over, in which he expressed his love for Proof, revealed his anguish. During performances, Eminem still pays tribute to him. Every D12 song, every freestyle, and every account of Detroit's rap culture reflects his music and passion. Proof was a visionary, a mentor, and a friend who was bigger than life. He transformed Marshall into Eminem after recognizing something in him. He lived for the city, plotted Detroit on the globe, and constructed D12. His mark will live forever, yet his passing was like losing the pulse of something amazing.